Hey John, this is Ryan here at G-Force. Just gonna go over Gixxer with you. Excuse me. We went ahead and checked those valves for you. Valves were all in spec. I'll go over the computer here in just a second. I'll show you all the clearances. I have them all written down on your ticket. Went ahead and just kind of checking things over here. It's just a lot of oil. Looks like a lot of oil residual covered everywhere. You can see all this oil residual kind of covered down in here. Oil is pretty black, so I'd recommend a service on this thing. If you go ahead and look in your air filter here, you can see your air filter is just, let's see if I can get light in there. There you go. It is just completely black. You can see it should be all red, and it's completely caked. So you do need a new air filter. Like I said, a little bit of oil residual here, black oil. This is all, you can see all this right here. That's all oil residual around there. Those are O-rings that hold those lines. So that's all oil residual around there. Looking at the coolant here, I would recommend a coolant flush. Looks like it could have some water in it. It's not very good looking coolant, so I would recommend a coolant flush. Going back over to this side here, again, all right there is oil residual pushing out of the oil cooler and the O-ring. If you see down in here, that's also caked with either chain lube, oil residual, a little bit of both. We'd have to clean it up and see. My guess is probably that shift shaft seal right there, or your counter shaft sprocket seal behind the front sprocket. It's usually, that's the two places it leaks from. It's about the only place right there. And then also we've seen it leak from that sensor right there. It leaks. But other than that, looking at the chain is banjo tight. Would recommend it. Starting to get all rusted. Would recommend a new chain and sprockets. Let's see what else do we see here. Would recommend greasing the cables and the pivots. You can see that it's all nasty and gross and gunked up, and so I'd recommend cleaning all the cables and pivots. Looking at the brakes here, you have about 25% on the front, and I think there's about 30 or so percent on the rear. So the brakes aren't horrible. I'll go ahead and put that line on for you. I see you got a stock line. I'll go ahead and put that on for you. But other than that, like I said, I'd recommend a major service, taking care of some of these oil leaks, coolant flush, new air filter, and getting this thing kind of upkept in a little bit better shape here. We get it going for you and get it all buttoned up, cleaned up, and get it going down the road for you. But we'll get a quote together for you and get you going down the road. Have a good day.